Settle into this moment like settling into a soft chair that supports the whole body. Let the breath slow down. Let the chest rise and fall gently. Let the jaw loosen and the shoulders melt down and away from the ears. Money can feel heavy when there is pressure, when the mind is full of what-if thoughts, when the body is tight and alert as if danger is near. Right now, nothing is being asked except a few kind breaths. A palm can rest over the heart or the belly. The breath can lengthen a little bit, maybe in through the nose and out through the mouth with a quiet sigh. If there is a glass of water nearby, hold it with both hands for a moment. Notice the coolness, the weight, the way light touches it. This is a safe pause. This is a gentle starting point. In this space, the body hears friendly words and begins to relax. In this space, the mind softens its grip on fear and slowly turns toward hope. Say quietly or inside the mind, I am safe in this moment. Feel how that line lands in the chest. Then, life supports me in kind and simple ways. Let those words rest like a warm cloth on the heart. And then, I am open to a steady flow of good. These short phrases are not demands. They are gentle directions for the inner world. The body learns from tone and rhythm. The nervous system leans toward calm when it hears calm. The heart opens when it feels respect and care. Speak as one would speak to a small child or a tender plant. Soft voice, slow pace, kind intent. Take one slow sip of water now and allow the sip to be a symbol of support entering. Let the breath follow the sip, long and easy. Feel the belly soften, the back lengthen, the feet release into the ground. It is common to carry money worry in the same places that carry breath and speech: the jaw, the throat, the chest, the belly. When numbers rise in the mind, the jaw may clench without even knowing. The breath may become shallow. That is not a fault. It is simply a habit the body learned during past stress. New habits can be taught with kindness. Place 2 fingers lightly at the hinge of the jaw and trace small circles. Let the tongue rest softly on the roof of the mouth. Let the throat feel spacious. Place a palm in the center of the chest and breathe as if the breath could massage the heart from the inside. The body listens, it always has, and it responds to a patient teacher. Today, the teacher is a caring voice and a simple cup of water. Money is a daily part of life, yet it does not measure worth. Worth is already whole. Worth is present in the breath that moves without being forced, in the heart that keeps time, in the hands that can hold water with care. Let this moment be a small ceremony, a welcome to a new way of relating to prosperity, not a push, not a chase, a welcome. Say softly, I welcome a steady flow of money with grace. Pause. I bless the value I bring. Pause. I allow opportunities that match my peace. If the mind wants to argue, let it. The words are seeds. Seeds do not argue with the soil. They rest there and over time sprout. The job now is to place the seeds and water them with simple attention. Bring awareness to the shape of the spine. Let it be tall, not rigid. A tall spine tells the body, all is well enough for now. Place the glass of water at heart level and breathe slowly for 3 rounds. On the in-breath, think soften. On the out-breath, think release. If thoughts race, that is fine. Thoughts are like birds in a wide sky. They pass through. The sky remains. The practice here is not to force stillness, but to allow ease. Ease grows when given a little time and a little warmth. Another sip of water now. Feel it move down the throat. Send a kind wish with it. May this water carry ease through me. May this water carry peace through me. Sometimes the mind wants a grand plan before it will relax. It asks for proof before it will soften. Offer a small kind act as the proof. A slow breath, a gentle hand on the heart, a forgiving thought about money mistakes, a soft word said aloud to water. Simple acts change the inner weather. When the inner weather turns bright, it is easier to see the next step to take. This is how a new flow begins, inside first, then outside. No pressure, no rush. Just a steady way of being that says, I am worth kind care, I am ready for gentle growth. Speak again to make the line stronger. Money circulates to me and through me for good. Let the words be slow, feel their rhythm. Let them be true in a small, honest way right now. A breath in, a breath out, a sip in, a thank you out. Gratitude is not a show, it is a soft shift in state. Even a small thank you changes the taste of this moment. The body begins to trust that it is safe to receive, safe to choose, safe to take small, clear actions. Place the glass down with care. Rest both hands on the thighs. Take one more smooth breath. There is no test to pass here, only a simple doorway, and it is already open. Now let's talk about why this doorway works so well for prosperity. The body and the mind are partners. Thoughts are not just words that pass through a space in the head. They send signals to muscles, breath, and heartbeat. When a thought says, "This is hard and I am alone," the belly tightens, the neck lifts, the eyes narrow. When a thought says, "There is a kind path for me," the belly loosens, the breath deepens, the chest opens. The body knows the flavor of a thought. It reacts, and the reaction shapes next choices. A tight jaw may keep helpful words from being spoken. A tight chest may make it hard to ask for support or to see a new chance. A soft jaw and a wide chest make it easier to speak and to listen. This matters for prosperity because money often flows through clear speech, calm choices, and the ability to notice and receive help. Think of a riverbed. If the bed is clogged with sticks and stones, water cannot move well. The flow becomes narrow, quick, and noisy. When the bed is cleared, the same water spreads and moves in a calm, steady way. The body is like that bed. Tension is the clutter. Kind breath and kind words are the hands that remove the clutter bit by bit. No pushing, no scraping, just steady clearing. Each soft exhale releases a small stick of fear. Each friendly phrase lifts a small stone of doubt. Over days and weeks, space appears where there was no space before. In that space, ideas can grow. Fair prices for work, wise spending, new skills, helpful people, aligned offers, all the small things that create a healthy money stream. Start with a simple scan that takes 1 minute. The forehead, smooth. The eyes, soft. The cheeks, relaxed. The jaw, loose. The tongue, easy. The throat, open. The chest, broad. The belly, easy rise and fall. The hips, heavy in the seat. The feet, heavy on the floor. If any area feels tight, breathe there and speak. I release pressure. I choose peace. The body likes clear and kind. It does not need complex terms. It needs safety. It needs gentleness. When the body feels safe, fear steps back and courage steps forward. Courage here is not loud. It is the quiet choice to keep showing up for one small step at a time. A helpful way to work with the body during money tasks is to pair action with breath and a phrase. Opening a bill. Exhale long and say, "I can handle this with calm." Looking at a bank app, place a hand on the heart and say, "I choose clarity." Sending a message about work or payment, relax the shoulders and say, "My words carry peace and value." Small moves like these train the nervous system to stay steady while dealing with numbers. Steady state brings steady choices. Steady choices build steady results. It is not magic, it is practice, and practice works. Sometimes old stories rise and say, "This is not for me," or "Money is always hard." Do not fight the story. Offer it a new place to rest. Speak kindly. Thank you for trying to protect me. I choose a new path now. Then breathe and sip water. Let the new path be simple. One clear action today, one kind phrase said to the glass, one small piece of clutter cleared from a wallet or desk, one clean yes or clean no given to a money choice. Prosperity likes clarity. Clarity grows from calm. Calm grows from care. Care is what we are doing right now. Affirmations can support this body-mind training when they are present, simple, and heartfelt. Choose 3 that feel honest and say them slowly, twice a day. For example, I treat my money with respect. I am open to fair pay and fair exchange. I allow wisdom to guide my choices. Speak them at a pace that lets the chest warm and the belly relax. If resistance comes, add a soft bridge. I am willing to believe this. Willingness is enough to invite change. Willingness is the door that opens to a different life. Now, why use water as a focus for prosperity? Water is simple. Water is close at hand. Water responds to touch, to sound, to care. A calm voice creates calm ripples on the inside, and water can be a kind mirror for that calm. The body is full of water, and the heart understands when a quiet, steady rhythm is offered. Speaking to water is a way of offering a steady rhythm. The voice is a gentle drum. The words are the pattern. Over time, the pattern settles into the body and helps shape choices in the world. This is not superstition. It is a daily cue that says, soften, receive, choose with peace. It helps the mind focus. It helps the body relax. And when the mind and body agree, practical steps become easier and results follow. Think of the way a stone becomes smooth in a stream. It does not change shape in one day. The stream flows and flows, and the stone shifts in small ways with each touch of water. The phrases spoken into water are like that steady stream. They meet old rough edges, fear, shame, hurry, and soften them. They do this without force. They do this without blame. The water does not judge the stone. It simply flows. The voice can do the same. When speaking into water, there is no need to push volume or force belief. A calm, kind tone is enough. The body hears the tone. The heart hears the hope. Setup is easy. A clear glass, clean water, a quiet corner if possible, shoulders relaxed, spine tall and soft. Hold the glass at heart level. Breathe for a minute so the voice has a peaceful place to come from. If a word feels helpful, write it on a small paper and place it under the glass. Prosperity, peace, clarity, or thank you. Then speak 3 to 6 lines, slow and present. For example, I bless this water and my path. Pause. I welcome a steady flow of money with grace. Pause. I allow opportunities that match my peace. Pause. Money circulates to me and through me for good. Pause. I am grateful for growth in gentle ways. Let each phrase reach the chest, the belly, the legs, the feet. Then take a slow sip and feel the body receive. Repeat this simple practice twice a day if that feels kind, morning and evening. Morning sets the tone for choices. Evening releases the day and invites rest. Keep the language plain. Keep the pace slow. If the mind wants to rush, slow down more. If the mind wants to skip, choose just 3 lines and 1 sip. This is not a performance. It is an act of care. Care given daily changes things. It changes the inner climate, which changes the way steps are taken. And prosperity grows well in a climate of calm, clarity, and gratitude. Let it be clear that speaking into water does not replace wise action. It supports wise action. It prepares the inner ground so seeds can take root. After a morning practice, choose 1 clear step for the day. Clean a small stack of papers, send 1 important message, set a fair price, move small amount to savings, Write down 3 ideas for new value that also keep peace in the heart. Before the step, speak into water. After the step, say a simple thank you. Link the practice to action so the mind understands. These gentle words are tied to real movement in life. If doubt rises, hold the glass and breathe. Doubt is just a cloud crossing the sky, not the sky itself. Speak softly. I allow guidance. I allow ease. Take a sip and feel the sip move down the throat like a kind river. Place the glass down and rest the hands, palms up, ready to receive. Trust does not have to be perfect. It only needs to be present enough to try the next small step. Over days and weeks, these small steps become a path. The path feels steady. The life feels lighter. Prosperity finds many doors open, and one of those doors is right here, in a humble glass of water and a kind, honest voice. Gather a clear glass and clean water with care, as if setting a small altar for kindness. Choose a quiet corner where the breath feels roomy and the shoulders can fall away from the ears. Let the light be soft if possible. Set a chair that supports the lower back, or place a cushion so the hips are slightly above the knees. When the body is supported, the mind can soften. Place both feet on the ground. Rest the hands on the thighs for a moment and notice the contact with the seat and the floor. Whisper inside, I am here. A steady presence is worth more than perfect steps. Before touching the glass, wash the hands and dry them slowly, giving attention to each finger. This signals to the whole system that a caring practice is about to begin. Move with unhurried ease. Let the water flow into the glass in a slow stream. Watch the way it gathers, settles, and shines. There is no race. A ritual that begins without hurry teaches the body that receiving can happen without pressure. Bring a small piece of paper and a pen. On that paper, write a single word or short line that carries the mood you want to grow. Keep the words simple and kind. Prosperity, peace, clarity, thank you. Place the paper under the glass. This is not a requirement. It is a loving touch that helps the mind stay focused. If writing does not feel right today, place a hand over the heart and let the focus word live inside instead. Ease is the guide. Now lift the glass and bring it to the level of the heart. Feel the weight in the hands. Notice the coolness against the skin. Keep the spine tall but relaxed. Soften the jaw and let the tongue rest. The body does not need stiff effort to be steady. It needs warmth and room. Take 3 slow breaths. On each in-breath, allow the ribs to widen like gentle wings. On each out-breath, allow the chest to settle. Let the breath be quiet. If thoughts wander, that is so normal. Let them pass across the mind like birds across a wide sky. The sky is steady. The birds move on. After the 3rd breath, close the eyes for a moment and picture the path of the water once it enters, throat, chest, belly, and the rest of the body that loves to be cared for. Do not force a picture. A soft sense is enough. In this ritual, there is no test to pass. This is a relationship with self, with body, with life. A relationship grows through gentle attention. Set a simple rhythm so the practice becomes friendly and easy to repeat. Choose a time in the morning before screens and a time in the evening before rest. 2 or 3 minutes is enough. If life feels full, even 1 minute has power. Consistency matters more than length. Place the glass in the same spot each day if that helps. Let that spot become a sign of safety for the body. When the body knows, this is where kind words happen, it relaxes more quickly each time. That relaxation opens space for calm choices during the day, and calm choices invite steady prosperity. Before speaking, invite the face to smile a little. not as a performance, but as a small signal of safety to the nervous system. It is like turning a warm light on inside. Let the shoulders widen, let the chest bloom. Place one hand lightly on the glass and the other hand over the heart, or keep both on the glass if that feels steady. Say softly, I bless this water and my path. Pause. Hear the sound of those words. Feel the meaning of those words resting in the chest, then drifting down to the belly. If emotion rises, tenderness, sadness, hope, allow it to be there. Emotion is movement. Movement is life. Nothing needs to be fixed in a hurry. Open a small notebook to keep near the glass. After each practice, write one line, a feeling noticed, a small step taken, a gentle thought that came. This is not a place for long reports. It is a place for simple witness. Jaw softer today. Felt calm while paying a bill. Wrote a clear message about my rate. Over days, these small notes become evidence for the mind that change is real and stable. The mind relaxes when it sees proof of safety. The heart relaxes when it hears the voice being kind often. This ritual thrives on ease, so remove extra clutter from the space. A few things arranged with care tell the body that life can be simple. Wipe the surface where the glass sits. Straighten one small stack of papers. Place a small plant or a stone nearby if that brings quiet joy. Prosperity is not only about numbers. It is also about the inner climate that supports wise decisions and receiving. A clear space helps create a clear mind, and a clear mind leads to clear steps. When the space feels friendly, the practice becomes a daily gift rather than one more task on a list. If the day is loud or busy, bring the ritual into that reality with tenderness. Sit for 1 minute only. Place the glass at the heart. Take one slow breath. Speak one line. Take one sip. That is enough. A small flame still brings light. A small stream still brings water to dry ground. Trust the power of a little done with love. Some days will be longer, some shorter. Let the practice be flexible and kind. The body learns best when it feels respected. As the ritual becomes regular, the inner posture changes. It gets easier to meet numbers and choices without bracing. It gets easier to speak with calm about payment, to hold a fair rate, to save small amounts often, to offer value with a peaceful heart. The ritual does not replace these steps, it supports them. It builds a soft strength that says, I can meet life with grace. That soft strength is the current under the boat of daily action. It keeps the boat steady even when the surface shifts. Now we come to the speaking itself. Words are not just sound, they are directions. They are gentle leaders guiding the inner world. When words are kind and present, the body opens. When words are steady and clear, the mind follows. Choose a small set of lines that feel natural. Speak them slowly with breath between. Let the voice carry warmth. Let the chest soften as the words move through. Keep the phrases in the present, so the body hears them as real now. Keep them simple so the heart does not get lost in extra language. Start with this simple sequence and adjust as needed. First, a blessing. I bless this water and my path. Then, an opening to flow. I welcome a steady flow of money with grace. Next, a line about value. I bless the value I bring. Then, a line about safety and receiving. I allow support and opportunities that match my peace. Add a line that releases hardship. I release fear and choose clarity. Close with gratitude. I am grateful for gentle growth and wise supply. Speak each line as if placing a small stone in a calm garden path. One stone at a time, a breath between, a pause to feel. For those who like variety, create 3 small sets of lines and rotate them across the week. The first set can focus on safety and receiving. I am safe now. Life supports me in simple ways. I receive in peace. The second set can focus on value and contribution. I bring honest value. My work blesses others and blesses me. Fair pay is natural and kind. The third set can focus on flow and gratitude. Money circulates to me and through me for good. I welcome steady increase. Thank you for today's supply. Use only 3 to 6 lines per practice. Too many lines can feel like a rush. A few lines said deeply have more power than many said quickly. Sometimes the mind resists a line because it feels too new. If that happens, add a gentle bridge. I am willing to believe I can welcome a steady flow. I am willing to learn to bless my value. I am willing to allow support. Willingness is a door that opens without strain. The body hears the softness in willing and relaxes into it. Over time, willingness grows into quiet trust, and trust grows into clear knowing. Feel the rhythm that suits the voice. Some people like to count to 4 slowly while speaking each line, so the pace stays even. Others like to tap a finger lightly on the glass for a soft beat. Some prefer a simple breath between lines with no counting. Let it be personal and kind. If the throat tightens, place a hand there and say, "It is safe to speak." If the chest tightens, place a palm there and say, "It is safe to receive." If the belly tightens, place a hand there and say, "It is safe to relax." These small touches are powerful companions to words. Once the lines are spoken, take a slow sip. Feel the sip moving through. Let the words ride with the sip. Allow the sip to become a physical sign. Support entering, ease entering, clarity entering. This physical step roots the lines in the body. It gives the mind a simple image to hold during the day, clear water bringing calm strength. After the sip, rest the glass down with care and let silence sit for a breath or two. In that silence, small insights often appear. The next fair step may show itself. A number may feel right. A message may form with ease. Trust these gentle leads. There is no need to force high volume. Speak at the level of a caring conversation. If the voice wavers, let it. The heart is involved, and that is tender work. Tenderness is not weakness. It is a sign of life. Over days, the voice will steady with practice. Over days, the lines will feel natural. Over days, the body will relax more quickly. These are good signs. They show that the inner world is learning a new rhythm. If the mind wants different words, shape the lines to fit while keeping them kind and clear. I choose peaceful profit. My skills grow and my income grows. I save with joy. I spend with wisdom. I price my work with respect. I am guided to good opportunities. Keep the focus on what is wanted, not on fear. Keep the tone gentle. Keep the length short. The power is not in fancy language. It is in steady, present truth said with love. Now let us add small supports that make the practice feel rich and alive. Touch is one of the simplest and strongest signals of safety. Rest a warm palm on the glass while speaking. Feel the connection, hand to glass, voice to water, heart to words. Rest the other palm on the chest or the belly. This brings the front of the body into the ritual, the same place where fear likes to hold. Soft hand, soft breath, soft words. Together they tell the whole system, it is safe to soften. A gentle smile can be an amplifier too. Not a forced grin, just a small lift at the corners of the mouth. This sends a message to the nervous system that the environment is friendly. It often lowers the level of stress in the body. When stress lowers, clear thinking rises. When clear thinking rises, wise money steps become easier. Allow the face to soften, the eyes to rest, the brow to smooth. Even a hint of a smile can change the internal weather. Hum a low, easy tone for one exhale before the first line. The chest will gently vibrate, the throat will relax, and the mind will gather. Humming is a soft broom that sweeps tension from the throat and chest. Keep it light and simple. After humming, speak the first line, then pause and breathe. If humming does not feel natural, use a quiet sigh instead. Let that sigh carry away a little worry. Let it make room for peace. Simple inner pictures can support the words without strain. While speaking of flow, sense a clear stream moving steadily through a valley. While speaking of value, sense a warm light in the chest spreading to the hands. While speaking of gratitude, sense the breath as a circle. Kindness in, kindness out. These are not strict images to hold. They are gentle moods that color the moment. If no image comes, the practice is still whole. The words and the breath are enough. Keep a small journal near the glass for 2-minute reflections after the practice. Ask, what step wants attention today? Then write one line of action that matches the peaceful state you have created. Send invoice with kind clarity. Move 5% to savings. Research one new skill. Tidy wallet. When action links to the ritual, the mind learns that these gentle moments lead to real-world growth. That link builds trust. Trust builds momentum. Momentum builds results. Use the body as a guide while speaking. If the shoulders rise toward the ears, lower them on purpose. If the tongue presses against the teeth, let it rest. If the breath stops, put a palm on the belly and invite the breath to move again with a soft count. In for 4, out for 6. Longer exhales calm the body. A calm body hears the lines more deeply. A calm body lets the lines become a pattern rather than just words. On days when energy feels low, shorten the set to 3 lines and 1 sip. Add more touch on those days. Keep the hand over the heart longer. Let a sigh be longer. Whisper, I am gentle with myself. Prosperity grows well in the soil of gentleness. Harshness may produce quick action, but it also burns energy and tightens the body. Gentleness produces steady action and leaves room for joy. Steady action, calm body, clear words. This is a recipe for long-term increase. There is also power in repeating a single line many times in a soft rhythm. Choose the line that feels most alive today and speak it 9 times with small breaths in between. I welcome a steady flow of money with grace. Each round, let the words drop a little deeper into the chest and belly. Each round, soften one more area of tension: forehead, jaw, throat, chest, belly. After the 9th round, take a slow sip and rest in silence for a few breaths. Feel the residue of the words in the body. That residue is a living pattern. It stays with you as you move through the day. Add small, kind signals throughout the day to echo the morning practice. When filling a glass at lunch, whisper a quiet line inside. When washing hands, say, I receive with peace. When opening the wallet, say, I treat my money with respect. These tiny echoes keep the pattern alive, like soft bells ringing in the mind. Over time, the day becomes full of gentle reminders that shape choices. Shaped choices shape outcomes. There may be days when anger or grief about money rises. Allow those feelings to have space without letting them lead the whole day. During the ritual, give them a small bowl, so to speak, one line spoken to hold them. I honor my feelings about the past, and I choose peace today. The body likes to be seen. When feelings feel seen, they settle. When they settle, space opens for the next clear step. This is not denial, it is loving guidance. A small enhancement that many find soothing is to warm the water slightly in cool weather or to add a slice of lemon in warm weather. Keep it simple. The goal is not a complicated ceremony. The goal is regular kindness joined to present words. Kindness plus presence teaches the inner world that receiving is safe, that growth can happen without push, and that prosperity can be steady and peaceful. If there is a plant nearby, offer a small portion of the water after speaking on days when release is the focus. Let the act stand for letting go of old strain. As the plant receives, the body receives the message that what leaves makes room for what comes. Then refill the glass and take a sip for welcoming. Give and receive flow together. Money also moves in this way, out with wisdom, in with gratitude. To deepen the sense of safety, anchor the practice with a simple closing touch. After the last sip, place both hands over the lower belly and feel the breath move there for 3 rounds. Say softly, I am grounded, I am guided. This helps the body carry the ritual into the next hour with steadiness. It keeps the nervous system low and calm so that practical steps feel natural. When speaking into water, let the voice be a friend. A friend does not demand. A friend does not shame. A friend offers true words with patience. If a line ever feels sharp or harsh, soften it. Trade must for choose. Trade should for prefer. Trade fix for support. Soft language invites the heart to open. An open heart receives more than a closed one. This applies to ideas, to offers, to care, and yes, to money. In time, the ritual may inspire new personal lines that fit the season of life. I choose clear boundaries that protect my peace and value. I welcome clients who respect my time and talent. I receive opportunities that fit my schedule and my health. Let the lines evolve as you evolve. Keep them true, keep them kind, keep them short enough to feel each word. Let each word carry your care. There is great dignity in speaking blessings into water. It is an act of self-respect to make space, to slow down, to speak with love, to sip with awareness, to listen for guidance, to take small steps with calm. Dignity calls prosperity because dignity says, I am worthy of fair exchange. I am worthy of rest. I am worthy of growth that does not harm my peace. Money becomes a helpful tool in a life of dignity. It comes and goes in calm waves, and every wave leaves a gift. Finish each practice with one final breath that gathers the whole moment. The light on the water, the warmth of the hands, the rhythm of the chest, the honesty of the words, the goodness of the sip. Then move gently into the next step of the day with the same mood. Let that next step be guided by the quiet confidence that has just been built. Speak kindly to the next task, the next number, the next conversation. Carry the soft current within and let it guide the way forward. Let this practice find a gentle place in the day so it grows roots. Morning is a kind time before messages and screens. Sit where the breath can move easily. Place the glass at heart level. Offer 3 slow breaths that widen the ribs and soften the chest. Speak 3 to 6 lines with a warm pause between them and take a slow sip that carries the words inward. Let the first sip mean yes to flow. After speaking, write one short note in a small notebook, a feeling, a thought, or a single step for today. In the middle of the day, create a 1-minute reset. It can be as simple as placing a palm on the heart, whispering one line inside, I welcome a steady flow of money with grace, and taking one mindful sip. Evening is a time for release. Sit with the glass, ease the jaw, and let the shoulders drop. Offer a soft line of thanks. I am grateful for today's supply. And take a slow sip that says to the body, it is safe to rest. These little anchors are powerful because they are steady. They teach the body that receiving, releasing, and acting can all happen without pressure. Keep the rhythm friendly. Choose a simple plan. 7 days to begin, then 21, then 40. Place a small tracker card near the glass with tiny boxes to mark each practice. A checked box is more than ink. It is a signal of care repeated. If a day is missed, step back in without any harsh words. Bring kindness to the restart. 3 breaths, 1 line, one sip. That is enough. To make the habit stick, link it to something already in place. Morning practice after brushing teeth, midday reset before lunch, evening practice after washing hands. This pairing keeps the practice close to daily life and lowers the effort needed to show up. A phone reminder can help, but label it in a soft way, water blessing time. Let the bell sound, be pleasant and low, a sound the body learns to trust. Adjust timing to the seasons of life. If mornings are busy, choose early afternoon. If nights are full, choose late evening when the home is quiet. Keep the door open to flexibility. The aim is not perfection, the aim is regular warmth. If traveling, carry a small notebook and bless a bottle of water wherever you are. If under the weather, shorten to one line whispered at the bedside. Let gentleness guide. The body relaxes faster when it feels respected, and a relaxed body welcomes ideas and opportunities that fit. To deepen the daily rhythm, match each practice with one small action. After the morning blessing, choose one clear step for the day and write it down. Send a message, tidy a stack, move a small amount to savings, review a price, draft an offer. After the midday reset, do a 5-minute money tidy, clear a few emails, log one expense, note one income. After the evening practice, list one gratitude and one learning. These small actions turn kind words into motion. Motion invites momentum, and momentum invites increase. There are moments when worry, shame, or old beliefs rise like a tide. Meet them as a wise friend would. Sit, place the glass at heart level, and create a small circle of safety with breath. Say inside, I see this feeling. I keep myself safe with kindness. The body often holds old stories in the jaw, throat, chest, and belly. Use a slow scan, forehead smooth, eyes soft, cheeks relaxed, jaw easy, tongue resting, throat open, chest broad, belly warm. If a tight place is found, breathe there and place a palm there. Whisper, I release pressure. I choose peace. Offer one line to the part of you that learned to brace. Thank you for trying to protect me. We are safe now. If a painful money memory appears, do a simple release with paper and water. Write the old line in a sentence or two. Money is always scarce, or I am not good with numbers, or I cannot ask for fair pay. Fold the paper and hold it under the glass for a moment. Speak a kinder line out loud. I allow steady supply, or I learn with patience, or my work deserves fair exchange. Take a slow sip to seal the new line in the body. Then, if it helps, tear the paper and recycle it. On days when letting go is the focus, pour a small portion of the water to a plant or the earth. The act is simple, but the message is deep. What leaves makes room for what comes. Shame melts with warm attention. If shame appears, place a palm over the heart and a palm over the belly. Let the breath be long on the exhale. Quietly say, I forgive the past. I accept gentle growth. Forgiveness here is not a pass for harm. It is the choice to stop attacking the self. When attack stops, learning starts. With learning comes strength. With strength comes calm action. And calm action shapes outcomes. If guilt about spending shows up, meet it with clarity rather than blame. Review the choice with kindness. Ask, what need was I trying to meet? Then speak, I choose wiser steps next time. The body softens when it hears there is a path forward. Fear often tightens the throat. Soften the throat with a low hum on one long exhale before speaking. The hum vibrates the chest and lowers stress. If fear returns, shorten the lines and add a bridge. I am willing to practice. That small phrase is a doorway that does not ask for perfect belief, only for openness. In time, openness becomes trust. If tears come, let them. Tears are water too. They carry heaviness out. Place the glass down and rest hands in the lap until the body settles, then continue gently. No rush. Create a release page in the journal. Divide it into 2 columns. On the left, note old lines that still visit. On the right, write the new lines that answer them. For example, I never have enough becomes, I receive steady supply in kind ways. I am bad with money becomes, I learn one skill at a time. I fear asking for my worth becomes, my work deserves fair exchange. Review this page once a week after the evening practice. Speak the new lines into water and take a slow sip. Let the body taste the new story. Kindness toward blocks does not mean passivity. It means steady guidance without harm. If social worry rises around money talk, practice a single sentence in a mirror after the morning ritual. My rate is amount, and I'm happy to share what it includes. Say it 3 times with a soft, steady tone. This keeps the throat open and teaches the body that speaking value can be calm. If numbers feel scary, pick 1 number task each week and pair it with the ritual. For example, on Tuesdays after the morning practice, spend 10 minutes reviewing last week's expenses. Keep the time short. End with 1 gratitude line and a sip. Link courage to care. Prosperity grows best when kind inner work meets clear outer steps. Start small and tangible. Honor what already exists. Clean the wallet and purse. Remove old slips and place 1 bill in there as a blessed seed. Touch it daily and say, I treat my money with respect. Open a simple list of current income paths and write 1 line under each about how to care for it. Perhaps it is about refining a skill, clarifying an offer, or reaching out to a past client with a warm message. Circle 1 path to nourish this week. A nourished path produces better fruit. Create a basic plan for money without heavy terms. 3 buckets can be enough: needs, growth, and joy. Needs keep life steady. Growth builds the future: skills, savings, debt care with kindness. Joy reminds the system that life is worth living. Pick gentle ratios that fit today and allow them to evolve. If saving feels hard, start with a tiny portion. Even 1 or 2% placed aside with a blessing builds a muscle. Speak while moving that portion. I bless this seed, may it grow with peace. Pair a small, steady increase every month with the ritual. The point is not strict rules. The point is trust created by repeated care. If debt is present, meet it without shame. Create a care plan instead of a battle plan. List each balance and next to it write the smallest next step. A payment amount that can be steady, a call to set kind terms, a pause on interest if possible. When making a payment, place the glass at heart level and say, I release this with grace and I receive ease. Then take a sip and move the money with a calm breath. Link payment with peace rather than dread. This shift changes the path forward because the nervous system stays open to creative solutions. Price and pay with dignity. Before sending an invoice or quoting a rate, do a quick ritual: 3 breaths, 1 hum, 3 lines. I bless my value. I welcome fair exchange. My work serves and is served. Then send with a steady heart. When paying a bill, write a tiny note on the bill itself or in the app description. Thank you for the service. The note is for you, not for anyone else. It trains the mind to see money as a flow of value, not a battle. Flows grow with wise care. Set a weekly money date that lasts 20 minutes. Start with the water blessing. Review the tracker card. Open the notebook and do 3 things. Look at inflow and outflow for the past week. Choose 1 improvement for the next week and offer 1 gratitude and 1 release. Keep the tone warm. Light a candle if it helps. End with a closing sip and a simple line. I am guided. I am grounded. This gentle, repeated meeting keeps the relationship with money alive and stable, open to learning without overload. Choose one micro skill each month, a short course on pricing, a simple savings tool, a basic spreadsheet for tracking, a script for value conversations, or a guide to raising rates with grace. Pair the learning with the ritual so the body stays relaxed while the mind grows. New skill plus calm state equals confident action. Confident action invites fair pay and steady increase. Keep giving and receiving in balance. Place a small envelope or digital jar labeled sharing. Add a tiny portion each week. When the moment is right, share it with a person, a cause, or a place that warms the heart. Speak, money circulates to me and through me for good, and take a sip. Giving with wisdom opens channels. Receiving with grace keeps them open. Balance the two with care. Carry the practice into daily choices. Before a purchase, hold the glass or place a palm on the heart and ask, does this fit my peace and my plan? If the body softens, that is often a yes. If the body tightens, wait. Peace is a good advisor. Use clear yes, clear no, kind maybe as a way to keep choices honest. A clear maybe means more information is needed. It is not a hidden yes. Speak a line to help. Clarity leads me. Let the next step be simple. Ask a question, compare a price, or pause one day. A paused choice is not a lost chance. It is a strong choice to wait for alignment. Bring the whole practice together with a final blessing that closes the day and opens the path ahead. Sit with the glass at heart level. Breathe until the shoulders lower and the chest feels wide. Speak slowly. I bless this water and my path. I welcome a steady flow of money with grace. I bless the value I bring. I release fear and receive clarity. Money circulates to me and through me for good. I am grateful for resources growing in gentle ways. Take a slow sip and let the words travel through the body. Rest the glass down with care. Place both hands over the lower belly and feel the warmth spread. Let the mind notice the simple truth at the center of this whole practice. A calm body hears kind words. Kind words guide clear steps. Clear steps invite steady prosperity. Nothing here is harsh. Nothing here is rushed. The heart stays open, the breath stays kind, and the path steadies underfoot. This is how water teaches, by flow, by patience, by constant gentle touch. Day by day, the edges of fear smooth. Day by day, clarity brightens. Day by day, actions line up with peace and results follow. Let a gentle verdict settle in. Prosperity grows from care. Care for the body with breath and touch. Care for the mind with kind lines.